lights die. The champ's music cuts. 45,000 people forget how to breathe. One heartbeat of silence. Then a brand new riff, metal on metal, drums like Aikido sticks in a hurry, rips the roof off. The Titanron sparks a name nobody was supposed to see again, and suddenly every rumor that died over 4 long years is resurrected in neon. August 12th, 2025. Circle the date. You'll see it in highlight reels till your grandkids roll their eyes. The real story, though, happened far from the lights. On rehab tables, red-eye flights, and in a dusty warehouse where a Hollywood kid decided canvas beats carpet. Doctors said her knee would never hold. Reporters shrugged her into the whatever happened to pile. Tonight she paid every one of them back, with interest. WWE PC, 23-6-1 and all limbs. Arissa breezed through cardio, tossed indie guys like laundry, then, pop, her left knee twisted like a bottle cap. ACL shredded, menisci confetti, kneecap vacationing on the side of her leg. WWE's press release was polite funeral music. We wish her the best. The internet nodded and scrolled on. Most figured that was it for Seagal LeBrock's wrestling fantasy. The dirt sheets filed her under almost famous and chased the next shiny thing. 40 months, no posts, no paparazzi, no accidental gym selfies. Radio silence so loud forums started monthly seances. Anyone seen Arissa? She was in a tin-roof gym off I-4, relearning how to walk. Dustin Rhodes found her there on crutches, asking to chain wrestle better than his brother. Dustin laughed. Honey, let's nail standing first. Day after day, squat after squat, the knee and the athlete came back. Dustin didn't patch her up. He rebuilt the whole operating system. 6 months on a taped rectangle of canvas, drilling nothing but footwork. When the knee stopped whimpering, they added rolls and takedowns. By month 10, she was triangle choking local tough guys who tapped faster than their egos liked. Fridays, she flew to an old Atlanta dojo her dad used in the 90s, catching wrist locks that later became her party trick. She studied Ripley matches like Netflix, muttering counters in her sleep. All of it off the clock. WWE thought she was done. She needed them to keep thinking it. July 2025. A blurry armory photo hits Reddit. Tall woman, familiar cheekbones, powerbomb through a table. Lighting, terrible. Hype, instant. Wrestling Twitter combusted. WWE said zilch. No comment was the company line, but contracts were already inked, medicals greenlit, debut vignette shot in a grimy LA alley. They were just waiting for the perfect Friday night. Go home SmackDown before SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley struts title high, calling the division pillow soft. Crowds so bored they start the wave. Ripley grins until the lights flatline. That new song detonates. The Titantron flashes. Arissa LeBrock. 45,000 lungs hit reverse. Social media melts like butter on a skillet. The camera catches a kid in the front row whispering, mouth trembling, "She's real." Out she comes, leather duster, black tights with tiny kanji down the leg, knee taped but rock solid. No smile, no hurry. She walks the ramp like she's pricing real estate. Fans reach. She doesn't slap hands yet. The announcer butchers her last name. She grins, corrects him with a wink. LeBrock. Inside the ring, Ripley's smirk twitches. Arissa leans in, mic low. You said there's no one left. Look again. 12 minutes. That felt like a lifetime. Arissa starts with Dustin's textbook tie-ups, then slips into Aikido wrist control like silk. Ripley bullies her to the corner, but Arissa counters with an arm-trap neckbreaker that makes the crowd forget the script. She floats into a Juji Gatame. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu meets WrestleMania. Finish? Ripley hoists for Riptide. Arissa counters mid-air into a knee bar so crisp the ref's hand hovers, ready to end it all. Ripley taps. Arena explodes. Knee sells the injury, the win sells the star. No canned noise here. Just raw, unfiltered mayhem. You tapped out! Battles welcome home in a glorious screaming match. Sasha tweets a single wide-eye emoji. Charlotte posts a Bruno Mars slow clap gif. The decibel meter spikes to 112, louder than Cody's return, louder than Roman's 2022 rain pose. Upper Deck Dad hugs his kid, both yelling so hard they lose voices before midnight. Cole and McAfee try to call the action, but later admit they were speed-scrolling Wikipedia. Backstage, producers shred the SummerSlam run sheet. Triple H, caught on a fan's phone, just smiles. Plans change. Dustin Rhodes, eyes red. That's my masterpiece. Even Steven Seagal breaks silence. She chose the hardest path and walked it barefoot. Proud is too small a word. Because every fan carries a mental list of I'll never forget moments. And this just crashed the top 5. Because we watch wrestling for nights like this. When the story outruns the dirt sheets, when the underdog isn't just smaller, but forgotten. Arissa didn't cash in her last name. She weaponized it. She gave the women's division new blood with old-school grit. If that music hit gave you goosebumps heavier than a body slam, hammer the like button till Stamford hears it. Comment below, rematch with Ripley, or should Arissa vault straight to Asuka? Subscribe and ring the bell. Next week, we're diving into how LA Knight went from yelling at bingo hall crowds to dropping pipe bombs on Friday nights. 4 years ago, the world wrote her off as a footnote. Tonight, she slammed the book shut on that chapter and opened a new one in bold, bloody ink. Arissa LeBrock didn't just return, she arrived. The locker room isn't asking if she belongs anymore. They're asking if they can keep up.